Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hope Not Plans. This is Brooke, and today I'm coming at you with a plan with me featuring SPC's July 2021 Mystery, also known as Fall Cottage. So this is the mini kit. Got this when I was subscribed over the summer. Just thought it was a really good kit to have to start off fall. And then I did order some foil to go with this, so I got the Bonfire Matte Label Sampler. I'm using the 15 millimeter strip I got to go with Batsu Bound since I didn't get the sheet with the 15 millimeter like the Ultimate gets. And then I am using the full Bonfire Fall Leaf Foil Bundle. For this plan with me, while I'm doing the base, I did ask if anyone had any questions for me on Instagram. So I did get a few questions. First up, I have a question from, I think it's Sierra from plans_W_C or plans with C. Sierra, if it's not Sierra, I'm sorry. Sierra's question was, what is your go-to coffee order? Now, I am a very basic coffee person. I don't really like hot coffee. So I will generally go for something that's similar to a Frappuccino, so like a frozen blended coffee or just an iced coffee. And I obviously really like Starbucks. And then there is a local chain near me called PJ's. So I'll get like a granita, I think is what they call it at PJ's. Starbucks, my go-to is a cold brew. And since it is fall, I am very basic, and my favorite on the fall menu is the pumpkin cream cold brew. I used to be in love with the pumpkin spice frappuccino, but I actually like the cold brew better just because for me, sometimes the caffeine in coffee will give me a headache. So for cold brew, for whatever reason, even though I'm pretty sure the caffeine is more intense, however they brew it works out better for my body. Next question, I have 3 from Jen of Jen Joy Plans. Thanks, Jen, for chiming in as always. The first question she asked is, what is my favorite season? And my favorite season actually is fall, so great time to ask it. For me, I just love fall because of the weather and the holidays. I do live in the South, so even though it's not as like crazy cold as other places, it does get nice. And we did have the week that I actually did this spread, we had really good, actually no, scratch that. The week after this spread is for, we had a really nice fall, basically weather break where we had a nice like breeze and wind for the entire week, and unfortunately it's gone back up in the 80s, but we all know that's how it is in the South. So I like fall, A, because of the weather, B, because of the foods and all of the foods that come with the holidays. So like I said, I do like pumpkin flavored things. I don't think I've actually eaten real pumpkin. I should try pumpkin pie. However, I think I've mentioned before that I am allergic to nuts, and sometimes people put nuts either in pie crust or like in pie filling itself. So I've never tried pumpkin pie. And then I do really like apple pie, but of course going to the holidays in fall, my favorite holiday, I guess I'm torn between Halloween and Thanksgiving. I really like Halloween because I like spooky things, and I basically celebrate most of the month of October. You guys will see soon that my kits are all sort of spooky themed, like most people. I do like to keep September still as fall, especially since it only starts towards the end of the month. So I really like keeping September for fall, and then Halloween all month long. So like I'll watch more like spooky horror type stuff during October, and then obviously I really like candy because who doesn't? So I really enjoy like getting candy and stuff. And then Thanksgiving, I really like Thanksgiving foods, turkey, cranberry sauce, desserts, all that good stuff. And then I am a big Black Friday shopper. I do like 95% of my Black Friday shopping online, which technically I do on Thanksgiving Day. But anyway, so tie between Halloween and Thanksgiving depending on my mood. So that's another reason why fall is my favorite. Jen's next question is, what's your favorite movie? I am such a big movie buff. I am a member of I guess it's a social media community called Letterboxd, which I'll link the homepage down below. You can join for free or get a paid membership like I do because I'm that obsessed. But basically, I watch too many movies to have a favorite, but I have like favorites that I'll watch all the time, like recent movies and classic. Some of my favorite recent movies, Lady Bird, because I like Christine. Lady Bird herself did go to an all-girls Catholic high school, so I totally relate to the majority of what she experiences in the movie. I also, God, it's hard. My favorite, like, classic musical is Singin' in the Rain from the early 50s. Like, I really just love that. It's just iconic. I love Gene Kelly, who's, like, the star. So, yeah. So, favorite movies, too many to name. But I do love anything with Saoirse Ronan, if I said her name right. I know it's weird first name to say. And then anything with Timothée Chalamet. Timmy Tim is my fave. So seeing the two of them together is always fun for me as well when we're talking about recent movies. And then last question, Jen asked, what is your dream job? That's really hard because I'm still like trying to figure that out. I did teach in high school for a year and a half. Wasn't a good experience, not for me, because it was one of those experiences of you need to give up your life, give time, energy, soul, everything to the job, which I have interests outside of work. So like dance and now planning. So it just really wasn't for me. But obviously, since dance is my passion, I've had the idea for a very long time to own a dance studio, or if not a studio, a dance business, because I do obviously love choreographing and teaching, particularly upper levels. So that would sort of be a challenge to have to teach most, if not all levels when I start a studio. But that would be the goal one day. I just have to get all the funding and capital together to make it happen, and then figure out if I want to start my business where I am, which is currently a saturated market with many dance studios, some great quality, some not so great, or if I would need to move and start my business elsewhere. So that's a dream. But I am enjoying what I'm doing right now, working the front desk at a fitness studio, and you'll see I have got an interview offer for something else later in this week that you'll see. So yeah, those are all the questions. Thanks, Jen and Sierra, if I'm saying it right. Let me know if not. But thanks for your questions, and now we'll get into plans for the week. So first up, on Monday, I did have my normal work in the morning, and I've decided to start marking that in my sidebar just because tracking my steps was honestly sort of pointless for a while. I don't know if I've mentioned that already. So I'm just starting with like activities that I do at work. So the first thing I'm marking with a character sticker from Wonton in a Million is that I was gathering music for a playlist for my new classes, which I'll tell you guys once I get to those later on Monday. And then I am using this unbearable character sticker from, I think it's the Coffee Monsters Co., to put that we had another flat tire again. We evacuated for Hurricane Ida, and the Thursday before this Monday, so just, I guess, 3 days prior, we had a flat tire as we were driving home, literally like 20 minutes away on the interstate. It literally like blew out to shreds. we were able to make it off safely and we were fine. And luckily, my mom and I were in one car and then my grandma was in a car behind us. We were able to go with my grandma's car to our house, and then my mom went back to get all the belongings we couldn't take from our car. So that was fun. So my mom was driving my grandma's car to come pick me up from work since she was out running errands, and a tire on that car went flat. So, fun story. But I ended up, it was all good. Both cars ended up fine. Luckily, I was able to take a nap after, and I was pretty anxious, marking that with, I think it's a Once More with Love sticker, because I had my first classes teaching at a new dance studio. So one of my friends had a connection and they were asking for a tap teacher. So initially they were only asking for their advanced tap class, which is middle and high schoolers. But they ended up asking for 2 classes. So I'm teaching a group of 7 to 9-year-olds tap, and then the advanced middle and high school tap class. So that's what I was putting my playlist together for. So I'm really excited and enjoying teaching there, just because the kids work really hard. Overall, they're pretty respectful, although my advanced class has 24 kids in it and I have no assistant. So that's a fun challenge, but we have enough space, so it works pretty well. After that, I had time to do some designing of my kits, which, if you're paying attention to that, more are coming. I've been dealing with tech issues with my laptop, and luckily there's enough money coming in now after all of this craziness that I can get a new computer. So I will let you guys know when that exciting event happens, probably in a plan with me, because it'll likely be in like a week or 2. Yeah, so that's what's delaying me on that. And then I did spend some time planning Monday night. Tuesday morning, work was shortened. They couldn't get anyone to cover the noon class, so I was able to leave 2 hours early. So I ended up having Taco Tuesday at home, marking that with a Planet Hannah script and a Coffee Monsters Co. character sticker. When I had lunch, I watched Hulu's Only Murders in the Building, the new episode that week, which I'm really enjoying that. I had a nap, and then I watched the Netflix documentary about Bob Ross, which all of that is really sad, and don't buy official Bob Ross products. Please, if you haven't watched the documentary, if you have watched, you know why, but just don't if at all possible. Then after that, I'm marking with a doodle from Carly Plans that I did all the tech updates on my computer because there's just so many things that need updating, so that took a long time. And then that night I went to take dance class at the studio where I have been taking and teaching. And then when I got home that night, I was catching up on The Bachelorette. I am currently wrapping up Becca's season. Pretty recent season since she is on Bachelor in Paradise, which after I woke up on Wednesday, I caught up on that week's episode of Bachelor in Paradise, which this is the first season I'm watching full in live time, and it is wild. I'm actually really enjoying it because I tried watching an older Bachelor in Paradise season with people that I liked, and I just couldn't get into it all the way. So I'm really enjoying this season. Then after that, I did a bar class at home, marking that with another Carly Plans doodle. And then I watched some more Bachelorette, marking that with a character sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I'm putting down a label and marking with another Coffee Monsters Co. excited character sticker that I got an offer for a group interview for a retail job. I'll let you guys know if it goes well. I don't want to jinx it. I did get through the group interview and I am waiting to do my one-on-one with the store manager. So it's for a seasonal part-time position, but I'm really excited. Then the rest of that afternoon, I did some more design work, marking that with Planet Hannah script that is a custom, and then her mini computer icon or laptop icon. And then after that, I watched I think it was the second episode or the first. it was the first episode of Scenes from a Marriage on HBO. I love Jessica Chastain, and then Oscar Isaac is pretty great too. So the two of them together is awesome. And then I did film, I think it was a little bit of this Plan With Me that afternoon. So marking that with a Once More with Love YouTube filming sticker. And then that evening, I watched the Netflix movie The Last Letter from Your Lover with Shailene Woodley and Felicity Jones, I think it is. Marking that with a Once More with Love Netflix sticker. Moving on to Thursday, it was back to a normal work schedule. They had all classes covered. I am putting in a big box and marking with a Once More with Love flipping off character sticker that there was no Wi-Fi at work. And all of my work basically for the business is internet based. So like our system is all online. We rely on the Wi-Fi to check clients in to class, and then that's how I check out retail and do all of the like prospect calling, like trying to get potential clients to come in. So it was not a fun day to have basically 8 hours that I could only use my phone and data. Then I did take a nap, marking that with a Wonton and a Million sticker. After my nap, I did edit a little bit using a Mixie Cat Stuff sticker and a Planahana script. And then after I did get through some of that editing, I watched the newest episode of American Horror Story, Red Tide, I think it is. So I've already watched the finale, and no spoilers here. It honestly went the way I expected, which I guess is unoriginal, but I'm not happy or upset with the way the mid-season has ended, but I'm really excited for the next half of this season because it looks like it'll tie in with Asylum, which is one of my favorite seasons. So comment below if you're an AHS person. We can chat about that. And then after American Horror Story, I watched the movie Rush on Netflix. Friday, I'm just marking that I had a lazy morning. Generally, that just means I'm like hanging out on my phone, watching TV, intermittently napping, like just being tired, basically. So marking that with a sort of lounging character sticker from Once More with Love. Then I'm coming in with a Planahana script and mini TV icon to mark watching some more Bachelorette. And then later that morning, I did plan a little bit and pull some stickers for the spread that you're watching me plan, just because I do like to pull all my character stickers and then scripts in my reusable sticker book, which I need to show you guys once it's fully organized, but that's been months and it's still an ongoing project, so I'll let you guys know when that happens. But I did a little bit of that morning, and I marked that with a Once More with Love planning time sticker. Then after lunch, I did do a little more design work on kits. My next release week, I'm really excited, is going to be a magical Disney-inspired week. If you guys haven't seen on my shop's Instagram, go check it out. And then that afternoon, I did upload my Fantasy Wax Melts Halloween box unboxing video. You can go check that out. I can't use 2 of the scents. I was able to sell one of them, but I'm pretty pleased with most of the scents other than the fact that I couldn't use those 2. So I did not order the Advent box or whatever they called it for their Christmas box, just because I haven't gotten paid because of the hurricane since the beginning of September. So it'll be nice the end of this week to finally get a big paycheck. And then I just didn't want to risk potentially and likely getting scents that I wouldn't be able to use. And now that I know, like for Halloween, they did an overstock sale afterwards, I know I can get some of the Christmas ones after if I'm dying for those. And then after that evening, I watched the movie Fright Night on Hulu. That was pretty entertaining for a spooky movie. Then Saturday morning, again, more Bachelorette. And then I am working with a big box and a nail polish doodle from Carly Plans that I watched the Simply stream for Holo Taco's tea creme collection launch. I am really a big fan of Christine, the face of Simply Nailogical, and you guys have probably seen for the spreads and stuff that I've posted that I watch most of her streams, if not all of them, when I'm available. So it was really nice to see all of the polishes, and I was able to get that collection when it launched. So super excited. I'm actually wearing 2 of the polishes right now. So if you're a polished person and you haven't checked out Holo Taco, go check them out. But while I was watching the stream, I did also organize some stickers. So I'm using a Plana Hannah script and a Once More with Love character sticker. And then I did do a bar workout that day. So using a script from the foil bundle. And then that afternoon, I listened to an episode of the Clickbait with Bachelor Nation podcast, because it popped up on my YouTube, a 5-minute clip of the whole Natasha and Brendan, I think it's Brendan, I don't even care anymore, about their drama. So then I decided to listen to the full episode about that. So yeah, I'm sort of obsessed. And then I did have Chick-fil-A for dinner, so I'm marking out the Plana Hannah script and then a fast food icon. And then that day, because it was afternoon and night, I binge watched all of the Lula Rich miniseries on Prime Video about the MLM, technically, in my opinion, pyramid scheme of LuLaRoe. So if you haven't watched it, do. It's literally like right under 3 hours, because all the episodes are right around 45 minutes. And it's a really good insight into the company, what MLMs are, and how they basically can turn into pyramid schemes. So it was very entertaining. Sunday morning, I completely forgot to mention, Friday, I had work from 5 to 7 p.m. That's part of why my afternoon was weird. Anyway, going to Sunday, that morning I didn't have work, so I watched The Bachelorette, and then I was able to work on my thesis and submit the assignment for that week early, so yay. And then I am watching right now American Crime Story Impeachment. So I actually need to catch up, because I just realized I haven't watched an episode since the one I just marked aired. So need to catch up on that, but I know the true story, but it's nice to learn the details. And then Christine did do another Simply stream for Simply Stream Sunday, so I watched the stream, and I always like to paint my nails doing that, so I'm using foil from the bundle to mark that. And then that evening after I had dinner, I ended up watching the movie Kate on Netflix. If you haven't watched that, it's basically like a female assassin trying to figure out who poisoned her deal, which is in the trailer, so that's not a major spoiler. But yeah, that was entertaining. It was just a little too much like Ava with Jessica Chastain, which, I mean, they were both okay. Then I'm marking using one of the free scripts from Plana Hannah, Unintentional Cry Sesh, because I was just stressed out. Then I used a character sticker from Once More with Love for that. And then the final thing I am working on Sunday is that I did watch about an hour, I guess, of the Primetime Emmy Awards, which are like the major TV awards. So that was pretty cool too. And then you'll see I'm just filling in the rest of the spread with foil. This is probably the most I have ever used in a foil bundle, period, and the first time I'm using the like matte sampler. So I really like, since I did have the 15 millimeter, that I could put the washi up top and then put all the deco up there on half of the like big washi and on white space, just because when I do use foil bundles in this planner, I have extra space at the top. which will change once I get inserts for my Aura Estelle, which I'll show you guys closer to the beginning of next year, which it's wild that it's almost October. I'm doing this voiceover on Wednesday the 29th. So it's crazy, but like I said, fall is my favorite season, so I love that it's officially fall, and hopefully it'll feel more like fall right now in the South, but not always gonna happen. And I also forgot to mention fall, another reason it's my favorite season is because my birthday is in fall. So I will tell you guys my birthday is November 13th, so I am a Scorpio, and I am super excited, giving you guys just a little fun tidbit while I'm putting down some of the foil headers, whatever they're called, in the spread. I am using for my birthday week, like most people, SPC's January 2021, the like celestial party celebration kit. I'm going to be using that, and then I have some really awesome overlays from Planet Hannah, and I do have a foil bundle, the foil bundle that came with the January mystery kit, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to use that, just because I don't know if I really like that mixed metal bundle that came with it. So if you guys have any suggestions on what foil to use with that kit, let me know. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I enjoyed planning this spread out. I really love how it turned out, especially using all the foil that I did. I feel like it stands out, but it's also not super overwhelming, which I really enjoyed. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment if there's anything you want to comment on, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video soon. Bye.